Welcome to Short Stories by J.B. Simien. Elevator 7. Is that woman alive? In 2010, Julie Dean took a job in the historic Smith Tower building in the Pioneer Square section of Seattle, Washington. After a few weeks, Julie noticed that something unusual occurred each time she was alone in Elevator 7, one of the two elevators that served the 33rd floor on which she worked. Each time the elevator reached the 22nd floor, it would stop. The doors would open, and a woman, always in the same outdated clothing, would stand outside the elevator, silently looking in at Julie. Then, without saying a word, the woman would enter the elevator, turn around, and stand silently staring straight ahead at the now closed elevator doors. It was like she was somewhere else, Julie said. She never acknowledged me. I didn't exist. Julie attributed the woman's attitude to a sense of arrogance. She seemed to be wealthy and out of touch with reality, Julie said. Every time this happened, Julie made a point of being extra nice. As the woman entered the elevator, Julie always said hi or some other appropriate greeting. The woman never returned Julie's greetings. She just stood there, silently, staring at the closed elevator doors. Strangely, the woman also never selected a floor or asked for Julie to press the control button for a floor. Twice Julie asked, intending to push the button for her, but the woman said nothing. Each time they reached Julie's floor, the 33rd, the woman stayed on the elevator and stared at Julie until the elevator doors closed. Julie said, "I didn't like that. She was so creepy." A few days later, Julie was eating lunch at a seafood restaurant on Pier 54 on the Seattle waterfront. While she was waiting on her food to be served, she noticed some historic photographs of the city posted on the restaurant walls near her table. Julie was shocked, though she looked a little different. The woman from the elevator was in a lot of the photographs. Her name was Mrs. Iverson. Mrs. Iverson, with her husband, was the former owner of the restaurant chain and the Smith Tower building. The statement under the photo said that she died in 1975. Julie's mind raced ahead to the supernatural possibilities. She supposed that the woman on the elevator was a living relative of Mrs. Iverson's. She was highly skeptical that she'd seen a ghost. However, the woman behaved so strangely there was a good chance that she was a ghost. That day, Julie made two important decisions. First, quitting that job was out of the question. Ghost or no ghost, she needed the money to support her family. Second, if she could help it, she would never ride Elevator 7 again. Since that decision, 6 years have passed. Julie has thrived in her job and has earned 3 promotions. She frequently rides Elevator 7 alone at all hours of the day and night. She discovered that some family members of the Iversons work in the building. The family still owns the property. She has seen some of the family members. Many of the women do resemble Mrs. Iverson. However, she also discovered that in 1975, Miss Iverson had been riding in Elevator 7 from her office on the 22nd floor to the cafeteria on the 35th floor when she died suddenly of a massive heart attack. For 6 years, Julie has seen the woman, whom she now believes to be the ghost of Mrs. Iverson, many times, always when she's alone on elevator 7. Except now, the woman sometimes says in a flat voice after entering the elevator, 35th floor. Just that, nothing else. No other change in their relationship. Julie presses the control button when she is asked. Mrs. Iverson is a ghost. Or not. Either way, Julie doesn't fear her. She doesn't creep me out anymore, Julie says. She's in her own world. She is just one of the many supernatural things that I've learned to accept over the years working here. It's so strange, Julie said. The things I've gotten used to. Well, folks, that ends the story of Elevator 7. I'm JB Simien. I hope that you all have enjoyed this tale. If you'd like to hear additional stories, please subscribe to this channel now. Also, please check the information below to link up with me on social media. I'd love to hear from you all. Thank you, and take care.